Welcome back to Howto channel. In today's episode, we're going to break down how you can create a simple business idea using the scientific approach. Just like scientists follow a structured method to solve problems, we'll apply their principles to generate business ideas that are practical, innovative, and grounded in real-world observations. If you've ever struggled to come up with a business idea or felt overwhelmed by where to start, don't worry, you're in the right place. This approach isn't about chasing inspiration or waiting for a light bulb moment. Instead, we'll use logic, curiosity, and testing, just like a scientist would in the lab. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, step-by-step method to create business ideas that solve real problems and have the potential for success. So grab your notepad and let's get started. The power of observation in business. All right, let's begin by talking about observation, the first and most crucial step. In science, every discovery begins with an observation. Similarly, business ideas are born from noticing patterns, challenges, or inefficiencies in everyday life. Pay attention to your surroundings. What frustrations do people have? What tasks take longer than they should? What products or services do people complain about? Consider how entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs identified gaps in the market through keen observation. Musk saw inefficiencies in transportation and energy, and Jobs saw an opportunity to revolutionize personal technology. The world is full of problems waiting to be solved. You just need to sharpen your focus to see them. Start by making a habit of asking questions. Why is something done this way? Could it be done better? This is where business ideas start to form. 2. Defining the problem. The core of every business idea. Once you've made your observations, the next step is to define the problem. Every successful business solves a problem. It's as simple as that. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity for your business idea to take root. So what problems do you see based on your observations? Take a moment to think of some examples. If you notice that people often waste time in long lines, the problem might be inefficiency in queue systems. If people complain about finding affordable, eco-friendly products, the problem could be a lack of sustainable options in the market. Define the problem clearly because this will be the foundation of your business. Without a clearly defined problem, you'll lack direction and focus. Remember, in science, everything starts with a question, and in business, it starts with a problem. 3. Formulating hypotheses. Generating business ideas. Now, with a clear problem in mind, it's time to generate ideas by formulating your hypothesis. In science, a hypothesis is a proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence, something you believe could be true and are willing to test. In business, this translates to a potential solution to the problem you've identified. Let's say you've observed that many people struggle with maintaining a healthy diet. Your hypothesis might be, I believe creating a subscription service that delivers healthy, pre-planned meals to customers could help solve this problem. Write down multiple hypotheses. Don't settle for just one idea. Think of different ways the problem can be addressed. This will give you more options to test and refine later on. Remember, generating business ideas is about creating educated guesses and being open to experimenting with them. 4. Conducting experiments. Testing your ideas. Just like a scientist tests their hypothesis through experiments, you need to test your business ideas. This is where you'll gather real-world feedback to see if your idea has potential. Start small. Don't invest too much time or money at first. Instead, create a prototype, a minimum viable product, MVP, or even a simple survey to get feedback. For example, if your idea is about a meal subscription service, you could start by offering the service to a small group of friends or local customers. Get their feedback on the convenience, pricing, and meal quality. The goal here is to validate whether your business idea solves the problem you've identified. Experiments give you valuable data. You'll learn what works, what doesn't, and how you can improve. Remember, not every test will be a success, and that's okay. In science, failed experiments are just as valuable as successful ones, because they guide you closer to the right solution. 5. Analyzing results, refining the idea. After running your experiments, it's time to analyze the results. Did your idea solve the problem in the way you expected? What feedback did you receive? Were there unexpected challenges that need to be addressed? At this stage, you might find that your original idea needs some tweaking. Maybe the pricing model needs to change, or perhaps you need to target a different customer base. This is where the iterative process of business development comes into play. Refine your idea, make improvements, and run another round of tests if necessary. In business, as in science, continuous improvement is key. The best ideas often don't emerge fully formed. They evolve through trial, error, and adaptation. Don't be afraid to pivot if the data suggests it's necessary. In conclusion, and there you have it. By using the scientific approach to business, you've learned how to create simple, effective business ideas based on observation, hypothesis, testing, and refinement. This method not only helps you develop ideas that solve real problems, but it also gives you a structured framework to approach future challenges. Remember, creating a business isn't about perfection from the start. It's about learning, adapting, and growing through the process. So go out there, observe the world around you, identify the problems, and start experimenting with your ideas. With the right mindset and a scientific approach, your simple business idea could turn into the next big thing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more self-development insights grounded in the wisdom of science.